Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today I finally get around playing with the quote-unquote king of the game in multiplayer. The card that you see on the screen right now, and that's of course the Raesr Tartarus, or just Raesr Tartarus. It's either way, I'm not sure which one is the proper full name. Either way, we're gonna be playing with it because right now there's a free try for it in MP2, and oh boy, you bet that I'm gonna take the opportunity to drive it and, well, see what I can do with my limited skills in this type of cars. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Doing these things keep the channel going, and I can continue making these videos for you, so go ahead and do it for DBT. But alright, let's get to it. Multiplayer 2, it has a bunch of free tries, which is great. I love the fact that there's a bunch of free tries, but obviously the one that I'm focusing on right now is the highest ranked car in the game, which in theory, just in theory, makes it the king of the game. But is it? I don't know. Just having a quick look at the stats, top speed of 538, obviously it's not the highest, the velocity is still faster, but hey, it's still pretty fast. Acceleration of 90, that seems kind of crazy. At relatively decent handling for Class S cars at 61, and Nitro terrible at 30. So, let's see what we can do with this thing. Probably nothing good. And by the way, me saying that I can't do anything good with the car has nothing to do with the car itself, but just my limited skills. While I've been playing this game for quite a while now, I don't know, years, I really don't own, excuse me, don't own super insanely fast, super agile cars. And I don't really have a lot of experience with this type of cars. So you're gonna see some terrible gameplay over here, but hey, oh Jesus Christ. At the end of the day, that's what you're here for, right? I don't think anybody comes here hoping to get some amazing gameplay. Just come here to see me struggle, and that's exactly what's gonna happen over here. Now, I've been playing with it, or rather, I played with it a little bit during the December 25th super crazy live stream that we did. It was a ridiculously long live stream of like 9 hours. Played a bunch of racing games and whatnot. No, actually, we played Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 9, but we also played other games, whatever. The fun is that when we got to play Asphalt Legends Unite, did I say Asphalt 9? I played with this car for a little bit, and man, that's when I realized, yeah, I don't really know how to drive these cars. I'm not used to them. And that is the truth, but I still got a first place, so that's gotta count for something. Our team won. Yeah, look at that, it's super weird. First and second place were my team, the last two places were also my team, but just because the first and second were us, we still got the W. I don't know if that makes sense. Either way, it's fine. Now, the reason why I'm so glad that there's a free try for this car is obviously because I wanted to drive it, but also because unlike in some other cases on Drive Syndicates that you get at the very start of the Drive Syndicate, you get free tries of the car at gold and whatnot. In particular for this one, the Drive Syndicate that is going on right now, with the map of Chicago, this car just cannot show its power. And once again, it's not that I'm saying that I know how strong or whatever this car is, but simply put, that track, Chicago, is not good for a car of this caliber. I don't believe it is. Because while this car has really good acceleration and with such crazy high top speed, it just can never get to it. Because there's so many turns in that other map, it gets a little bit ridiculous. So I've been really itching to test this car in a more regular, in a more normal track, let's call it, and see if I can ever get to top speed. And that's what I was saying, that I'm not very used to this type of cars. I remember when I was trying the Vel 16, whenever there was a free try, well, 6 months ago, I was in the same position, like, yeah, I have no idea how people manage to get these cars to top speed. I can't. And again, I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand that this is a skill issue. I said it from the beginning, I'm just not used at all to this caliber of cars in this game. Because it's kind of funny for me to say it, but I feel like the game, it's drastically different when you're playing it with cars all the way up to Class A than when you play with cars of Class A, high caliber Class S car. It feels like a different game. Well, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta play it in a slightly different way. The same tactics don't work. You gotta be hyper careful with how you do. I don't know, I really don't get it. But hey, that's why I'm here playing a little bit to see what I can do. I still got a second place. Look at my team. Well, to be fair, it was 4 Tartarus, so there is that. But oh yeah, and it's team mode. I mean, you know, I've said it before, I don't really care for team mode, but it's fine. Okay, we're in Himalayas. This should be the best opportunity for me to hit the top speed of this thing. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know, maybe it's because of the ridiculously low nitro that this... Oh, Jesus, I did that wrong. The ridiculously low nitro that these cars have, that you really need to be careful when you use it, how you use it, for how long you use it. And, well, you gotta make the most of it in the most effective moment, you know? You're not as free to... Oh, man. See, on me trying to steer very lightly to not lose speed, I'm just not steering at all. Well done, DBT. Oh wait, this is the one with the long jump at the end, isn't it? That might be fun. And by the way, I still gotta say, I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm really glad that, not that I'm gonna get this car or anything, but I'm just, I don't know, I'm glad that this car rooms here. I'm pretty sure that this is meant to be an electric car IRL. For some reason, ooh, top speed, let's go. For some reason over here it rooms, but like I said, hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them taking that liberty. Okay, so with nitro, 550 with nitro. Oh, see, this is probably the only time you'll see me hit top speed with this car. Probably. For more than half a second. Yeah. And that was still like 2 seconds at best. Hey, I'm getting somewhat decent results, but I'm not gonna say that that's because, oh my god, my skill. I think that's only because a lot of people also are driving this car and they don't know how to drive it, like myself, so maybe they're also having a little bit of troubles over there. It's fine, it makes me look good, so I'm okay with that. So why don't you let me know in the comments what has been your experience driving in this car? Because I want to believe that just about everybody by now has been driving this car in multiplayer, testing it out. So what do you think about it? Once again, super glad that we have these multiplayer free tests now. It's limited, obviously, that's the whole point. But I think it's good. It gives us a bit of a peek as to, oh my god, this is how the top cars in the game perform, and you want to spend thousands of dollars into acquiring them. Obviously not. Very few people do actually commit to that, but still. Gives you an idea, and for us that don't spend that amount of money and will never be able to have this car, hey, at least we get to, oh Jesus Christ, we get to drive it a little bit, so that's kind of fine by me. Man, listen, I know that for anybody here that it's a proper alien at the game, they're looking at the way that I'm playing, you're probably cringing. They're like, God, DBT, why are you doing that? You wasted that jump. Oh my god, you didn't use nitro, you know, type of thing. But I'm still getting good results. I don't know, what can I tell you? Alright, yeah, a bunch of Tartarus, of course. Makes sense. Alright, Rome. Let's see how we do over here. A little bit more twisty. Now, once again, because I don't have a ton of experience with this type of cars, to me it feels like this car doesn't drift amazing. Now, that's not to say that it drifts bad, but I remember playing a long time ago with the Hennessy Venom F5, because back when it was Asphalt 9, we would get in the free tries of some cars in multiplayer. It was some really weird versions of MP2, but either way, we still could play with it. And I remember playing with the car at gold, and I'm like, whoa, this thing, I mean, it's insane the way that it drifts. Now, maybe it's a little bit unfair for me to compare it, this car, the Raesr, versus the Venom, because maybe the Venom is meant to be indeed the hyper drifter type of car, while this is more focused on even higher top speed than the Venom. But still, I mean, compared to that, this doesn't feel nearly as good. Now, there's something to be said about the fact that I am not good at floaties yet. Little by little, by the way, I've been asking around in the live stream, been trying to learn how to do them and all of that. Where is the most convenient place to use them and whatnot? Like, I learned to do that little thing, the little punch. I don't think I did it right there. I've been learning little by little how to do some of these things, but in general, you know, I'm still very limited in the knowledge on where, how, and why to use them. So maybe with the floaties, this thing actually becomes much more competitive in terms of the drift, but still, I do remember, maybe I'm wrong, but I do remember the Venom being much better at drift than this. So I really think I need to take advantage of this multiplayer pre-try season to test this car. Oh yeah, look at that. My car is black, but it reflects green. This is something that I said, that I did feel like this map got a little bit of a huge change to the lighting to be a little bit more mossy green. And I think I just confirmed it. It's kind of nice. I like it. But yeah, I should probably take advantage of this multiplayer series and having the free try of this. Oh no, I swear I was trying to drift. Oh man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, RIP my race. Because there's a free try of this, there's a free try of the Koenigsegg CC850, is that is what it's called. So I understand that these two cars, oh my god, esas, are floaty capable, so this would be a fantastic opportunity for me to A, test these cars, B, get more used to the floaty stuff, because I really need to learn that. That is one of those things. Listen, I know that I'm not a fantastic player in many aspects, but this is one of those massive gaps of understanding of the game at the moment for me. The fact that I don't know how to do those things, I don't know how to do them properly or anything like that, and I want to correct that, you know, to show slightly tiny bit better races from time to time. Oh boy, Chicago. Oh, and this one looks, it looked a little bit more red, but it just disappeared, huh? It's interesting, it's interesting. But yeah, I still don't like very much this map. I'm sorry, Gameloft. I know you put a bunch of man-hours into developing this map and all of that stuff. I feel like they just got the scale wrong. If they were to scale this entire map like 1.25 times bigger, meaning 25% bigger, the map would feel much better because you would have a lot more space to be driving around, you know? Instead of making this little jump and ending up on a 90-degree turn. Oh, that was the 30-second race? Ah, just why you gotta put the 30-second races in multiplayer? Why? You don't need to do this, come on. Okay, I was afraid I was gonna get instantly into another Chicago race, but no, okay, it's fine. Now, another thing, and once again, this is for lack of understanding this type of cars, but another thing that I find really curious is that 90 acceleration in just about any class. It's like absolutely bonkers, it's insane, oh my god. For some reason, 90 of acceleration with this car, it doesn't feel to me, and again, maybe I'm wrong, I'm probably wrong, but it doesn't feel all that fast in here. I don't know. Maybe it's, again, because I don't have experience with other cars with lower acceleration, but it's still super high top speed. But it really doesn't feel absolutely amazing. But hey, what do I know? Guys, if any of you are the type of players who do have a lot of experience with these insanely super fast cars, you know, the top tier cars of the game, could you please tell me in the comments what you think about the acceleration of this car? Does 90 feel like as absolutely insane as a 90 acceleration on Class A feels? Because 90 on Class A is like, whoa, it's absolutely insane. 90 over here doesn't seem to be that way to me, but what do I know? To be fair, I am competing against a lot of other Tartarus that also accelerated that same speed. So basically, it's hard to compare or tell how good or bad it is when you're racing against the exact same thing, right? But I don't know, I just think it's a bit of a peculiar situation that, to me, it doesn't feel that powerful. By the way, I don't like that Koenigsegg. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, look at that, it was actually that beat me, the CC850. Nice. Very well played, mister. Very well played. Can I get a nice multiplier, please? Nope. Well, maybe. Still, either way, I'm just happy to be able to test this car. I really like the look of this car, by the way. I think I mentioned this when it was first showed or when I did the overview of the Drive Syndicate or whatever. But I actually do like quite a bit the way that this car looks. The regular Raesr Tachyon, I already like. To me, I am the type of person who like cars, as people say, that look like Hot Wheels, in the sense that they're absolutely bonkers looking and oh my god, they are so out there. They kind of look like toys type of situation. I like those type of cars. And that simply comes from me liking the big wings and the big arrow and all of that stuff, which is very much a racing car type of thing, right? I don't know if it was a good idea to make this jump over here. Please don't climb the wall. Oh, Jesus! So I really like the Raesr Tachyon, the regular one. It's crazy looking, yes, but because of that, I like it. But then this one looks even more like a racing car than the Raesr Tachyon. The regular... Ah! I'm fine. The regular Raesr Tachyon looks pretty interesting, but this looks interesting-er. And I do believe that, again, because in the fin it says Tachyon Tartarus. It really makes me think that this is meant to be like an evolution of the regular Raesr Tachyon rather than being a completely new model. But then again, I don't know. And yeah, by the way, if you didn't notice, I've been changing a little bit the color of the car because, yes, it has options, so why not use them? Ha! Just realized that my tokens are 66099. Nice. Uh-oh, the Revenge of Rome. Okay, this time maybe I'll be able to do something. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the look of the Tartarus. Would I like to get it? Of course. Am I gonna get it? Of course not. I wonder. Well, I guess it really depends. It's a very subjective thing. But I was gonna say, I wonder how much money do you have to spend to just unlock the car? You know, not to max start or anything. Just unlock it. This is probably in the several $100 if you don't have. Ah, Jesus! Well done, DBT. If you don't have the support cards and whatnot, so I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just kind of curious. I'm like, hey, how expensive would that have been? Now, if you do have like the Asphalt, for example, you happen to have it at a bunch of stars, is gonna help you a bunch. But hey, I don't know. No, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This is gold, so this is fantastic because it's the best opportunity for you to drive this car without other cars pushing you. Now, it's literally up to you how well or bad you drive the car. and if you can make the most out of its potential. See, I keep on running out of nitro so quick. Like over here is just a good spot for one of these. I don't know. Was it? Did I do it right? Let me know in the comments if that was a good floaty or not. I'm telling you, I'm trying to learn, all right? Trying to learn very slowly, but hey, baby steps, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and I keep on getting a bunch of... Hey, no, okay. Well, you know what? 48,000. I guess I'll do it, because the day is about to reset anyway. Ooh, and speaking about Twisty, we're in Osaka. Let's do this. Come on, easy, focus. You know what? For the next races, I'm gonna shut up, try to focus, and do a decent job. Let's see what I can do when I'm not talking. No! What the? I'm fine. Well, RIP. So, as I said, it's in the next race is when I'm gonna shut up. This one, I wasn't trying. No, come on, I don't know what you're talking about. It's so good. Maybe the reason why the acceleration doesn't feel nearly as good is because cars that normally have this type of, well, in my head. Because I am used to cars that do have this level of acceleration, but their top speed is not necessarily the highest out there, right? So they reach, what, 360, 300, whatever. And with that level of acceleration, it's relatively easy to get to that number. But even an acceleration of 90, when your car goes 500 and something kilometers an hour, it's still quite a bit left to continue going upwards. Like, I probably still reach 360 quickly, but it's still quite a few more kilometers to continue accelerating through. I don't know, does that make sense? Okay, I'll try in the next races. This wasn't one of them. Now you're gonna witness something magical. DVT in focus mode. Let's go. Oh, where's the ramp? I always forget. Yep, no, they did that much better than I did. Yeah, does it show that I don't know how to drive these cars? I mean, I didn't do terrible, but the way that those guys just got past me like that, like, whoa! Yeah, no, they're definitely doing something much better than I did. Like Aurora Touring Jesco Absol. I mean, it wasn't even the same car, but still. Jesus. All right. I got lots to learn, people. But what is life if not a never-ending process of trial and error? Learning from your mistakes, growing as a person. What am I talking again? What am I talking about? Oh man, maybe the, oh, okay, that was extremely bouncy. Jeez. Maybe that wasn't the route to go. Too high. Oh god, I hate this section so much. At least I'm glad that they fixed it compared to how it was when this map originally released, that you would constantly ring out in that section, where I instead bounced it weirdly on nothing. Oh god, nope, 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 don't know how to do this. Ah, Jesus, alright. Alright. Absolute and the Tartarus. Jeez. Alright, I'm fine. Alright, so for those of you that are very used to this type of cars and are accustomed to driving them, what would you say is my biggest mistake over here? Let's be respectful about it, right? Don't just tell me, you suck. Yeah, I know that, but no, let's be constructive. But yeah, because I'm legit curious. I don't know exactly what it is that I'm doing wrong, but it's obvious that I'm doing something wrong. I just need to figure out where's my weakness, the biggest mistakes that I'm making when I'm driving these cars. Because I legit, look, I do have the Koenigsegg Jesko, I have it at 4 stars, and I have the Agera RS at 5 stars. Soon enough, I'll be able to 6-star it. I won't be able to gold it, but hey, 6 stars should still be pretty fast, very usable, right? But again, I just don't know how to drive these things, and obviously, while practice is the answer, I would like to not go in blind and, you know, take forever to try to learn what it is that I'm doing wrong. But whatever it is that I'm doing wrong, I hope to be able to correct at some point. Oh boy. Yeah, look at that. That guy just... Well, such is life. Such is life. Look at that! Even the AI has trouble dealing with this. Oh, this may just have allowed me to finish the score for this particular series, did I not? Come on, show it to me. Show it to me. Oh, my car just is better. No, oh, come on, 20 points away. It's fine. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think of the car and what would you recommend me to improve over here? Because, man, this do be hard. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.